As a child, Dad would be, always have catches with me and stuff like that. And as I got older, we'd go down to the field down at the high school. So Dad was hitting ground balls to me, and I wasn't doing a really good job of it. And so he decided that he was going to show me in a very typical father way how to field ground balls. Like, come here. He'd give me the bat, give me the mitt. Now, what you want to do is you want to get down on the ball, you want to do X, Y, basically how to field a ground ball. So, hit me one. All right. Hit him a ground ball. It wasn't very hard. It wasn't that bad. And actually, in all honesty, he was doing a good job of hustling over, getting behind the ball. And as he did that, it hit a rock. And it just took a bad hop. And he actually was, the form of getting behind the ball was actually very good. He was still behind and everything else, but he just went like this. And the thing just shot up and just nailed him right in the side of the nose. As he turned his head to hit him in the side of the nose, and just the deadening sound of a just the sound was like, you could hear it. It was like, Dad, you all right? You all right? And he's like, oh, mitt drops, and just blood was pouring out of his nose. I went up, and I swear to God, that thing was like over here and then back around here. It was perfect. It was like a banana shape. We decided to go home and everything else. He's holding his nose as he's driving with the handkerchief. He gets home. And, Mom and all her funniness, when my father took the handkerchief away, Mom was just started laughing hysterically. She just thought it was the funniest thing that this man's nose was all the way over here and then back over here. And, obviously my father's like, what are you laughing at? I was being a jerk or something like that. He grounded me, whatever. I came home late. So I go up in my room and I'm fuming. I'm like, you can't tell me what to do, blah, blah, blah. So I sneak out and I go and hook up with my friends back down the field, Memorial Field at the time. It was only about a half a mile away or so. And I'm like, yeah, I'll back out, man. Forget that guy. I'm all bad. And all of a sudden, you see, think about it. You think of of a complex of baseball fields and all this stuff, and all you see is the green four-door come racing across the field. Boom, boom. It was something right out of a bad 70s cop movie, chasing me down, walking across the field. All my friends scatter like flies. I'm like, who's that? Well, everybody scared out of their wits, and I'm like, that's my dad. Get in the car. My dad, get in the car. Tim was there, everything else. I'm like, come on, friends running. It was the most, I think, Tim, you grabbed me and put me in the car or something like that. I'm like, man, he rode across the field and chased me down. Now, having said all that, looking back, the guy was fair. The guy is fair. He was fair, is fair. I got in a lot of trouble in school, and I didn't realize it then, but it's bad enough having your parents have to come in for conferences with your teacher for behavior issues. But I didn't realize how uncomfortable it must have been for having that teacher to sit there talking to the assistant superintendent of schools about your kid's behavior issues. And it just didn't occur to me that, who Dad was. And if there's anything that I can take away or that I can instill and be with my kids, like, let me hear your side. But it's just, you were more often than not, you were heard and you were understood. You didn't always win, but after all the emotion is aside, you look back and it's like, man, the guy was fair.